Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Franklin and Douglas, where we talk about current events and give you bad advice. I'm Franklin, and with me, as always, is my buddy Douglas. Double D, how's it going?
Buddy, it's going great.
Jazz hands?
A little bit, little half jazz.
Little half jazz? Okay.
We don't want to give everyone too much all at once. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, the whole fist.
Oh my. Speaking of the whole fist, buddy, how's your week been going?
Ooh. It has been going.
Oh,
Not too exciting, but this weather, I don't know, California is going through what is it, menopause or something?
yeah.
So I just told you offline there. It was, I mean, a big storm like just came through, thunder and lightning, and then all of a sudden just torrential downpour.
Oh,
And I was like, oh my God, what is going on? It's raining the rest of the day, but yeah, it was kind of crazy. But other than that, it's been a pretty good week. I can't complain. How's your
nice.
week been?
Oh, well, this week, I decided to stream a scary game so when we recorded this last Wednesday, what have you.
Yes, you did.
Oh my goodness. So the first one was like this corner shop one where you're running like a store. That wasn't too bad. You kind of get used to it. But then I did this other one. I think it's called like the level above or floor above, something like that. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
goodness. Stuff jumping out at you, screaming, noises all. I was swearing, kicking, flying all over the room. I was
Yes,
so
you were.
worried. Ugh. I was so worried I was gonna
Get
was it
fined or something. Some
that
kids come on, Mom, Mom.
that, that and I thought I was gonna have nightmares that night. So of course I was like up later too. Cause listen, like if I play a game, so like what's an example? Like Fallout has like these monsters in it, the ghouls, and I was playing
Yeah,
that game a while ago, like every day. Like I was playing a lot 'cause I was
right.
so into it. I started having dreams about these monsters coming after me.
My
So
God.
now it's always in the back of my mind, like, okay, am I gonna dream about this stupid creepy doll whose head keeps flipping around doing shit, you know? Ugh.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. It was a couple of little jump scares when I was on there too. I was like, "Oh my God."
Yeah,
Yeah, that was pretty good. No, yeah, you definitely had some good times there. So
I know. And you know me, like I'm afraid of everything. So, that's probably not
exactly.
the best type of game for me to play, but people enjoyed watching me scream and cry
Yeah,
and all that good
it
stuff.
was
So
fun. It was fun.
but yeah, besides me screaming and crying, what do you have for us this week?
Well, we're going to, yeah, I think this person is screaming and crying today as well.
Probably.
We're going to talk about a man who's done it all. He's won championships, changed golf forever, and somehow managed to crash not only his marriage, but several SUVs.
Oh my
And
goodness.
that's right, we're talking about Tiger Woods.
Ooh.
Tiger. Oh my goodness. Proof that you can be the most disciplined athlete in the world and still make decisions like a guy named Chad at 2 o'clock in the morning. Now, to all of our viewers whose names are Chad, don't come for me. I'm just saying. This is Tiger we're talking about. And side note, with all the money that Tiger has, why isn't someone driving him around?
Right?
Because if I had that money, I would not be driving. But here we go.
Even one of those self-driving cars, like something.
Something, exactly. So Tiger wasn't just good. He is probably one of the greatest golf players that we've seen in our lifetime.
Mm.
By the late 90s, he was dominating golf so hard, other golfers started looking like they were just there to make a wish, Remember that make a wish thing? He's like, I want to wish that I was playing with Tiger Woods.
I was one of those
So
make-a-wish kids, so
you sure were. So he made golf cool. Suddenly, everybody was like, "Yeah, bro, I like to wake up at 5 a.m. to walk 18 holes." No, 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 Kevin. You like to vape and DoorDash, so don't get it twisted. We know what you're doing. So,
Why are you coming for Kevin now? First Chad, now
okay.
Kevin?
Clearly, you see, I've had some emotional relationships with these guys. So,
Yes.
so let's take a trip down memory lane with Tiger. Okay,
Okay.
November 2009, the moment everything changes. Tiger crashes his first SUV into a fire hydrant and a
Hmm.
tree at like 2 o'clock in the morning. And somehow that was the least shocking part of the story because then, boom, like 15 different women came out saying
Yep.
that they had relationships with Tiger. At that point, wasn't just an affair, it was a league of his own. I had to check my text message and make sure I hadn't had any messages from Tiger because I was like, damn, everybody had a piece of the Tiger man,
Right.
right?
uh,
Sponsors dropped him faster than a bad fantasy football pick, but Nike, they stayed true. They were like, "No, listen, this is messy, but this is still Tiger, and we're gonna make some money still off of this man." And they did because they didn't walk away, and Tiger came back. That's loyalty, right?
they said,
Or
Tiger,
maybe
just do it, is what they said.
just do it, right? Maybe it was just a good return on investment.
Mm.
I mean, I have at least several Tiger Woods hats, and that TW was pretty cool. I like the hats and everything, and somehow people were kind of shocked and are saying, well, how could you be a Tiger Woods fan as a black woman? How can you support him? Because he doesn't claim to be black, right? He
True.
stated back when he was, coming up that he was, let me get this right, Caucasian. That's what
Oh,
I am too, by the way.
wait,
Caucasian. I'm a
Callblation?
mixture. I think it's like CAB. I
Oh,
don't know how to
okay.
spell
Elemental P.
ASIN, LMNOPQR. Yeah. So, hordes are over.
Right.
So, and now we learned that he is a Trump supporter.
Uh-huh.
And currently, to date, Donnie is everybody. I guess everybody loves Donnie. We'll get to that in just a second. But here's another
Okay.
thing for the Trump supporters.
Hmm.
Tiger is currently dating Don Jr.'s ex-wife. Did you
What?
get all that?
Are
You didn't
they
know that?
just passing these women around? Is that what they're doing?
They passing something, honey.
Ugh.
And so, yes, so he's dating her. Now, we're going to tie all of this in at the end and just hang on.
Okay.
Now, we're going to fast forward to 2019. You get that time warp?
Bloom,
All right.
bloom.
Tiger wins the Masters again. All right.
Okay.
It's one of the greatest comeback stories in sports history. The man went from rock bottom to putting on the green jacket like nothing happened, which he should have, right? That's the kind
Mm.
of bounce back energy we all need after sending risky texts in the middle of the night.
I mean,
You've se-
who hasn't been
you've
rock
seen those.
bottom, you know?
I just picked myself up this past Friday. So
Right.
now let's look at what continues to bring him down. He can't drive.
Right.
And it seems like Tiger's a hophead as well. Now don't come for me, Tiger. I'm only going off of what we found on you at each and every time. Now here's the thing. Tiger's hasn't been drunk. He's just on them pills.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
It's crazy. So now Tiger Woods has been involved in four major car accidents since 2009.
Wait, four? I thought there
Okay,
was only two.
brother, buckle up. Here we
Oh,
go.
no.
All right. Tiger's first vehicle incident is from started back in what 2009. All
Hmm.
right, where he crashed his Cadillac Escalade. Did you know that black people pretty much saved the Cadillac automobile back in the first depression and currently still today? Did you know that little fun fact?
I
Look it up.
feel like the Cadillac company owes the people of
Black
color,
people a Cadillac.
yeah,
There you
free
go.
Cadillac
I'm just
for all people of color.
free Cadillac. You get a Cadillac. You get a Cadillac. Yes. See.
Where's Oprah at
Okay. So,
now?
so at any rate, I just thought that was interesting,
That
seeing
is interesting.
that he doesn't really claim himself as being black. But at any rate, so Tiger crashes his Escalade, 2009.
Hmm.
This is when he was married, and his wife found out about all of the alleged affairs that he was having. All
Hmm.
right. So as she beat his butt,
Oh, that's
he
right.
jumped in the car and crashed. You remember all that? So
Yes.
he flipped all of that out and everything like that.
Right.
Now, let's go to 2017. This is the second accident where he was in Palm Beach, Florida. Something should have told me something was off about him since he was living in Florida anyway, but I
I
digress.
mean,
Woods was found asleep behind his wheel of his, now this time, a Mercedes. So
oh,
he was arrested again on suspicion of DUI. Prescription drugs were involved, and he later pleaded guilty to reckless driving. Now, he didn't flip that car, but he was just asleep in it while it was moving.
oh my goodness.
All right. All right. Now, the third and most major accident happened February 23rd, 2021 in Rancho Palos Verdes, California. You just get all
Ooh,
that?
I
Yes,
used to go there on the weekends.
sure did. I think I hung out with Kim and Chloe and all of them that time too. So, at any rate, so Tiger this time rolled his SUV over and he lost control driving at a high speed.
Hmm.
This one was so severe that he suffered leg and ankle injuries requiring multiple surgeries. And at this point, no charges were filed during for that incident. Okay.
Hmm.
But that one was the biggest one because that required a lot. He could have lost his life in that one, as severe as the accident was.
Hmm.
Now, let's go ahead and get into March of this year, where the fourth and final accident, hopefully, just happened where he was in Juniper Island, Florida. Now, this is where he lives, and he was involved in a two-vehicle rollover crash. He is always flipping the SUV. I
He
don't get
is.
it. How do these cars just flip over, right? Now, he claimed he was following behind um, a, um, a car being towed or something, and looking down at his phone or whatnot, and looked back up, and I guess the truck was turning. He didn't stop fast enough, and boom, he hit it. All right. So the car flipped. So now when the police arrive, Tiger's there. He, is seems coherent.
Mm.
Um, he doesn't do a drug test. He doesn't, rather a breathalyzer. He is not intoxicated by alcohol. They said he had 0 point, but it's the pills. He had pills in his pocket.
Huh.
Yeah.
I want to know what kind of
So
pills he's taking. I need to look into
it's
those.
the oxy. It's the oxy. It's all
Ooh.
those pain meds. Because you think back, okay, now Tiger had that real bad accident in 2021,
Hmm.
and the work he does as a golfer is walking. You can't. He's in pain. He's in constant pain. He is, right? I
He's
mean,
got those little golf carts. He's like beep beep
you can't
rolling
drive the
around.
golf cart all over the place. There's certain places that you have to walk the green. Haven't you ever played golf
No,
before?
not at all.
Mm,
That seems so
okay.
boring.
It
Sorry.
wasn't. It's a very relaxing sport.
I'm,
But
for
at
all
any
you
rate,
people with money, I'm sure it is.
I grew up with a golf course behind my backyard at my home. So
And a
we
silver
used
spoon
to,
in your
as
mouth.
exactly, and the kids, we would jump over the fence and go play golf with the guys. So at any rate, so yes, you have to walk up these hills and do different things.
Hmm.
And with his leg and ankle and everything, I mean, I'm pretty sure Tiger has been in a lot of pain, and it probably is still in a lot of pain.
Right.
Hell, we did retail, and my ribs are still hurting from when I dislocated them. So I
True.
know if you like broke your ankle and leg and injuries, that's gotta hurt, right?
Yeah,
So
for sure.
so you think about that accident, and that really changed everything for Tiger. Tiger, in my opinion, is a functioning addict who would turn everything into a turn up Tuesday and crash his car. So
Roll over
now
Wednesday.
roll over Wednesday, turn up Tuesday, and then he rolls it over Wednesday. Good job.
Mm.
I like that. After that accident, where he quite honestly could have lost his life, he sustained a lot of injuries. And as a golfer, like I said, you have to walk all those holes and do all that stuff with your body. I'm pretty sure. Tiger at that time was 46 and facing a lot of new young players that grew up watching him, and now he faced trying to keep up with those young players.
Right.
And today at 50, he is still faced with that same thing. He is focused on training his son to be the second coming, but at what point is he stopped working on himself,
Mm.
right? I think that, Tiger is now going to rehab. He's going out of the country for rehab, by the way.
Of
As you sing
course.
that's Amy, yeah. What it was Amy's song, "Try to Make Me Go to Rehab."
Rehab. Because I
So yes,
flipped my car.
my cars. So he's gonna go to rehab to
Mm.
seek treatment for his addiction to painkillers. And so, I really hope that he, you know, gets the help he needs.
Right.
Most importantly, because Tiger has two young children, not that, they're teenagers now, but two young kids who love and depend on him. And his daughter, when he had that accident, that serious accident, was very fearful that she had lost her father, and made this beautiful letter to him stating how scared she was and how glad that he was still alive,
Hmm.
to be with her. And so he's got to think of what it is he's doing. And again, why doesn't Tiger, someone of his magnitude, someone of his with money stature, does not have a driver? You
Right.
have a caddy. Why don't you have a driver?
Right.
Right? And
Yeah.
so, now what really is funny is that we've all now come to understand is that his support for Donald Trump, we're going to tie all this back in now.
Hmm.
We're finding out a lot of celebrities are Trump supporters. And it's no surprise, honestly. It's not shocking to me anymore at this point. And
Yeah.
so when somebody comes up and says, "Oh, did you know so and so was a Trump supporter?" I'm like, kind of figured it, you know,
Yeah.
at this point, but it doesn't shock me anymore. He was even seen on the police cam talking to Donald Trump
Hmm.
when the police were trying to talk to him about the accident, and he walks up nonchalantly, "Oh, I was just talking to the president."
Yeah.
Oh, and
Right.
you know you're
Uh,
that's the first person you call when you're in that kind of accident is Donald Trump. I mean, I guess, but I mean, Donald's not in my top 5 in my speed dial.
Can you pardon me from the speeding ticket, please?
Right, exactly. And so at any rate, this is my bad advice for my Tiger Woods, okay?
How can it get
If
any
you're
worse than
gonna
what he's already living?
if you're gonna ruin your life, at least be elite at something first, which Tiger is. He is the most prolific golfer that we, at least in my lifetime, have seen, right? So
Hmm.
step one, like I said, become the greatest golfer. Step two, ignore common sense. Step three, crash a car and your reputation simultaneously. And step four, win it all back and act like nothing happened.
Mm.
So, for you, Tiger, I hope that you get the help that you need. And when you come back, you are back better than ever. You're still not a part of the Black community, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, and get yourself a driver,
Right.
period. End of story. Get
Right.
yourself a driver. So what do you think about Tiger and all of this? I didn't know that he was flipping cars like that on a continuous
No.
basis, right? I
Uh,
was like looking it up. I thought it was only like one. And from when he had the really, really bad accident,
right.
totally forgot about when his wife found out and beat his butt and he
Yes.
ran and jumped in the car.
That's right. I
He was drugging back then too.
but I mean that's my thing. And like we talked about this with Britney Spears too in that episode. Like these people have money upon money. Like why can't you get an Uber, a driver, something? Like it blows my mind, that they're still just out there popping pills, drink whatever, and just like, oh, because do they feel invincible because they have all this money? Because obviously you got your Caucasian friend calling Donald Trump while the cops are trying to get him into the car, and he's like, I'm just talking
Right.
to the president. I'm just talking to the
I'm
president.
just talking to the president. Hold on. Can you believe that?
Well, in that video that they showed too, like the cops are saying they're waiting for him. He's walking up and down the
Up
street.
and
Like
down,
it was
right.
you or me, we've been tackled face to the pavement, like nothing.
Exactly.
They just let Tiger
Taser,
walk around calling whoever he
just
wants.
calling Donald.
Mm.
that's crazy. It really is. But I mean, again, why don't you have someone driving you? Why are you by yourself, first of all? There's kidnappers out there. Where is Nancy?
Where is Nancy? Do we not learn
You know?
anything?
Do you not know anything from Nancy Guthrie? Where is Nancy?
Uh,
Oh, bless her heart.
but yeah, I agree. Out of it's the money, if it's the fame, whatever, that just kind of makes him feel invincible. And again, we've had friends that had addictions and flipped cars as well, and they got the help that they needed. And
Did they?
did they? But
Did they?
it can happen. But it's just I don't know. Sometimes you have to hit rock bottom before you finally take control of your problem. And if you're someone that can constantly get out and come back smelling like roses after things like this, like,
Mm,
will you ever hit rock bottom? Will the situations get worse and worse so you do finally end up, unaliving yourself, unaliving someone
yeah,
else like on the street? Like, that's the other thing.
right.
He's out in the open in the streets. He could have killed somebody. But
Exactly. And that's yeah, that's the sad thing about it is that he can endanger others and
yeah.
himself. And like I said, the sad part about it is there'll be a lot of people that will be devastated by it, his family, his
Mm-hmm.
kids, because he is living on the edge right now.
Right.
But again, hopefully he gets the help that he deserves and needs. And yeah, either way, wish him the best of luck. What advice would you possibly take it to the sky? Would you possibly have for Mr. Woods?
Well, as always, we want to remind our audience that we are not trained professionals, even though we've been known to have a drink or two in our day. But, and it should not be taken seriously. But what qualifications do we have, Franklin?
Well, we survived the Castros 2 for 1 night without getting kidnapped by that man in a van who looked eerily like Tiger Woods. And we are able to lead you through life's challenges. Hit me with it.
Well, thankfully, he flipped that van and we just kind of flew out the side of it. We were
Kind
able to get
of, yeah,
away.
kind of rolled
Yeah.
out and got away. No one talks about that. That's his fifth accident.
Right. Oh, no. Well, today we'll be pulling our questions from Reddit's Am I the Asshole category.
You most definitely are.
You know what? At least, no, I'm not going to say it because I'm going to jinx myself. I was going to say, at least I haven't flipped my car, but watch
There you
tomorrow.
go.
Be on the
I
news.
know, huh? I haven't, you know what? I haven't flipped mine either, so thank God.
um, but if you have a question you want us to answer, please feel free to send us a DM, comment, what have you. Your question could end up on the show.
Ooh.
So, first one I have here is, am I the asshole? I made my friend get a DUI. So, so, so,
Now
they,
this sounds familiar.
so they go on to say, and by the way, this is all written in millennial talk. So, excuse me if I fumble around with this because I'm old. But they go on to
You know
say,
the youngsters sayings.
right. They go to say, I feel so bad right now. I've been hooking up with this guy for a bit, and tonight he came over after I got off work. He came from the bar, and I figured he was just had a beer or two. He drove and followed me home from work, and on the way there, he literally zoomed past me and started speeding there. When we pulled
Uh-oh.
into my driveway, he got out. I realized he was very drunk. I was fucking pissed. I started telling him how much of an idiot he is and asking him why the fuck is he speeding and driving drunk. He
Mm.
right? He kept
He's trying to
laughing.
get that punani.
He's like, I need it now.
I
Ugh,
need it, girl.
gross.
Drunk sex is the best sex.
Blech. He kept he kept laughing, and that really just pissed me off even more. I went into a whole lecture about how he easily could have pulled over and would have got a DUI, and he was genuinely taking it as a joke. At that
Mm.
point, I'm icked out, and I don't even want to hook up. We still go inside, and he falls asleep immediately. By this point, I realize he is shit faced. I take
Yes.
it. How did you just now realize he was shit faced?
Okay.
I take an hour-long shower and did like
Ooh.
30 minutes of skincare after that to give him some time to
And
sober up.
he was
Right?
still passed out.
Girl, I like that
I
she
love it.
mentioned that she did like an hour and a half of skincare routine before she was ready to get
Mm,
into it.
too ready to get into it.
Mm. I wake
She
up.
washed every crevice.
I wake him up after that, and he's still plastered. He's not making sense, and everything he's doing is completely icking me the fuck out. By the time I realize, okay, I'm not even in the mood to have sex with this blackout drunk dumbass.
Why does it gotta be black?
And why did it take you this long? Uh,
Mm.
he was entirely too drunk to have had sex, anyways. I'm low key disgusted with him. He's acting so slow, and the things he's saying are just pissing
This is millennial talk.
and just pissing me off more by the second. So selfishly, I told him to just leave so I can sleep. Right. In my gut,
Oh,
I really did feel like I was wrong to do that, but at the end of the day, he did drive to my house drunk too. I don't know.
and got there safe. Now you have sent him back out
Yeah.
into the world.
So, long story short, he got pulled over not even 3 minutes
Uh,
after he pulled off.
I bet.
I literally heard him speed down the street as he left, and I texted him to slow down, stop speeding. I end up getting a call from him, and it's the cop asking if I'd pick up his car or else we'll get impounded. So I did pick up the
Ooh.
car. Give me y'all's opinion because part of me feels like it's my fault, but at the same time, it's not. He's a grown ass man that should know better than to have drove here than that drunk in the first place. In my opinion, it's not much different than if he had gotten pulled over on the way to my house.
Well, this is very tricky,
Yeah.
but here's the thing is that it's just like the bar can be liable if he got pulled over because they served him too much,
Mhm.
and got pulled over if he had an accident and everything. For her, yeah, she knew he was plastered, as she said, and drunk. She shouldn't have not. She should have just let him sleep on the couch
Right.
and sleep it off. Yeah, because again, he leaves her house 3 minutes. Those 3 minutes he could have hit somebody, killed
Right.
them, killed himself, and yeah, you're the asshole on this one, lady. Sorry. You should have just you took an hour-long shower. You did your facial cream routine. You could have put him on
Right.
the couch and let him sleep it off.
Right.
Got him some coffee in the morning and then, had that morning alcohol breath sex.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
yummy hungover sex. Mm.
ooh, daddy. Yeah, no, that she should have let him stay there and just kind of sobered up a little bit. Um, she should have never let him leave. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the asshole.
I
Sorry
don't.
to tell you.
Yeah, that's tricky because it's not. She didn't say that he was like harassing her or abusing her kind of thing. You're just being a dumb drunk, At that
Yeah,
point,
we all know those dumb drunks.
oh yeah, I've let you sleep over my house so many times. Going, I feel so safe
It's
with
so
you.
safe with you.
Meanwhile, I'm just like, oh, just go home. But
You stupid.
but
Oh
you kind
yeah.
of take that responsibility as the sober person to make sure everyone stays
Mhm.
safe, to make sure that they stay there. Now, again, he is a grown ass adult. He could have, not gotten drunk and gone over there, what have you. Things happen, but he did get there safely. So it's like, let's keep
Right.
it safe kind of thing. But the other thing too is why didn't she just call him an Uber or something and be like, take his keys?
Yeah. If she did, yeah, take his keys, let him stay
Hmm.
there, like I say, on the couch. Either way, she let him leave knowing how still plastered he was.
Yeah.
That's on her.
And
That's on her.
you know what? He's already that drunk. I would have just gotten out, the bottle of rum or what have you, and start doing shots and see if I can get to his level.
Exactly. Let me catch up. Here we go.
Right?
You know?
Let me pop on some Golden Girls. I'll get a DoorDash at the Taco Bell. Let's have
Ooh,
us a
there we
night.
go. Let's have a night.
Now there won't be none of the sex going on, but
Sloppy. It could be. It's sloppy though.
bleh.
You know. Blech.
Like you said, you probably wouldn't even be able to do it at that point, anyways.
Limp
So,
dick.
bloop.
Blech.
So next one I have here is, am I the asshole for saying I don't give a fuck about my roommate's baby? A lot of F words going on here today.
F-bombs.
I don't like it. All right, so they go to say, I'm a 27-year-old female and I have a roommate who's a 25-year-old female. Originally, it was me and my roommate, but she got pregnant by her boyfriend, causing her boyfriend to move in.
Eek.
At first, it wasn't a big deal. He wasn't loud and my roommate didn't really bother me. But as the months passed and she got more pregnant, I love that. She got more pregnant.
Got more pregnant. And she got more babies in them.
Right. It's like a whole
Just
litter.
kept having them. Just putting them in.
She started becoming more entitled and rude. For an example, she would constantly steal my food, and when I tried to confront her, she would play the pregnancy cravings card. I mean,
as a fatty, I'm always craving as well. So I see how she's feeling about that.
do you pull the fatty card?
Yeah. How are you going to deny me food?
But the day that finally made me snap was the day I brought home a small personal pumpkin pie.
Gross.
I wrote my name on the box and put it in the fridge. Later, when I went to get some, she was literally standing there eating my pie.
No, she wasn't.
She was. Honestly, I wouldn't have cared if she only took a slice, but this bitch was literally eating the whole thing.
Probably started in the middle
Right.
with a spoon.
And fed up with her always eating my food, I got mad and I yelled at her. I asked her why she was eating my pumpkin pie, knowing that it wasn't for her. She started crying and said she's pregnant and she can't help that the baby was craving pumpkin pie.
Baby was not craving no damn pie.
Mama,
bullshit.
pumpkin pie. I know it's in the fridge, Mama.
with that girl's name on it. Eat it, Mama.
Right. In a fit of rage, I yelled at her and said, I don't give one fuck about your dumbass baby.
Oh my God.
I love her. She gasped dramatically like I just said something world shattering, and she ran off to tell her boyfriend what I said. Later, he
Yeah.
called me a bitch for yelling at a pregnant woman who can't control her cravings. So, am I the asshole for saying I don't give a fuck about my roommate's baby?
I mean, you didn't have to go that deep to say all of it like that. I mean, the baby hadn't done nothing just yet. Hasn't even come out yet.
It's that baby is eating her pumpkin pie. That's what that baby did.
No, her mom was eating that pumpkin pie. That baby didn't know nothing about no pumpkin pie. She didn't have to go in on the baby like that. No. But
Such as one of the
Now she-
patty pies.
oh my God, not a patty.
You know she's licking her finger when she's
Patty is a
making them
sweet
pies.
potato pie, not no pumpkin
Oh,
pie.
that's right.
Yeah. But either way, yeah, she didn't have to go in on the baby. Baby ain't had nothing to do with that. That girl just was being like, she thought she had the green card to go eat anything in the house because I'm pregnant.
Right.
No, no, no. And my name was on it? That's rude.
Right.
Okay. So you're just going to open it up? She should have made an X-Lax pie and had her eat that little chocolate X-Lax pie. She's been shitting that baby out.
So you just
After
poop
a
the baby
couple hours.
right out.
Just poop it out right there. Nah. Yeah, old girl didn't have to go in on the baby like that. What you call it? A stupid baby.
About your dumbass baby is what she said.
Your dumb ass baby. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of rough. But no. That's still, it's rude. Don't eat my food, especially with my name on it.
Yeah.
Period. End of story.
I mean, she could have gone. They're living in the same house. She could have went in and be like, "Hey, do you mind if I have a piece of pie?" And
Piece of pie?
like it's a small personal.
You know
pie.
what? How about you had gotten a piece for her? Hey, I got you a pie. You know, you may want it, so you won't eat mine.
Yeah, but why is that her responsibility? You got to buy two of everything.
It's not. It's not. But it's just like, you think about it. Pregnant woman might want some pie.
I know your pregnant ass is going to want some of this, so I bought two.
Your dumb pregnant ass.
Next thing you know, she walks in the kitchen. She's got both pies all in her face. Going,
Okay, yum 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 yum.
but
That's
that's kind of like, my point. Like, I don't know of any pregnant woman that is just like, I will steal food from people in order
I know,
to
that's just
control
rude.
my cravings, and also It's like we are living in an age where you can just pull out the app on your phone and get a pumpkin pie delivered to you. Like you could have just door dashed it, or
You could have got your done pie.
right, or start munching on her pie. That sounds weird. And
Ew!
order one for her and be like, "Hey, I just ate all your pumpkin pie, but I got one on the way for you," kind of thing.
I got another pie. Let's just stop talking about pie.
A pie, 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 pie.
Oh my God. That's
Uh,
crazy.
well, on that delicious note, that's all that I had for this week.
I think that's enough. Thank you so very much.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for all the likes, the subscribes, the follows. We absolutely love it. We've got, more things coming your way in the pipeline. A special episode is going to be coming up, right, Franklin?
Oh, is it? News to me.
Did you mention it last week? I know. Well,
Did I mention it?
I think you did.
Yes. We
Mm.
did. You're so crazy.
But yeah, so we got a Prince episode coming up, so be ready for that. We have a stream with Franklin coming up. Be ready for that. Oh, we got
I don't know what you have gotten me into.
I mean, Franklin is just going to be all over your internets here, and she's going to stop talking to me because she's going to be so darn famous. She's already getting stopped at the local car wash. She's in her car, and the people walk up like, "Do you want lemon or cherry?" Franklin Covey, is that you? Girl, you
You're so
get both. You
ridiculous.
get both sets.
Just both of them. No.
But anything
Yeah.
else that you got for us?
No, thank you so very much again. Yes, for all the comments and the new subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
We are definitely enjoying all of it. Thank you again and again. Yes, we got that stream coming up. What have I gotten myself into?
Hey, it could be a spooky game, but so we'll be playing some Dinkum.
Dinkum, dinkum. Helicopter, helicopter.
Oh my God. On that note, bye.
Bye.